Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back. Back on with the Doom Tower. We're just going to jump in where I left off because I got a bit excited, so I did some off camera, which was a bit silly, but we're going to. These clears, check the times. We may do a quick rerun. A minute 19, so it's ultimately the same team. We'll just crack on from where I was. It's the same team, it's full attack. Pretty much Nethril is the only CC kind of person here. We're just going cracking on with damage until we need to change it. I can see it getting on 60, 70 and so on. You might need Eligaius, Vergamcar, just certain champions to get past it, especially with the cool down on the skills, which is a great move for Eligaius and what makes him really good in here. But as far as the waves went, did some earlier on because I got past Scarab, so it was after midnight. So I'm technically a day behind, so I'll get up to like 39 today. Won't do the spider today. I have no keys, only because when I was doing Scarab, I tried Rotos's A2 to reduce damage in the Scarab King. It never worked, and after probably 10, maybe like 15 failed runs of like minor changes in the composition, I took out a few champions and they were pretty cool. Okay, we're being held up a bit unkillable. But yeah, for the team, they got past Scarab. Took a while. It's not 100%, but it got me. That's kind of all I was going for. We need to get an A3 from Rotos, or we will be here all day. Yeah, the team. I had to build. What do you call them? Because of my account, I had to build. Yeah, for Scarab, it was Zelata. That's one person in my account that gives out a shield, because the Rotos thing never really worked. It never took his HP down, and the destroy set that people have taught us all is really crap. Actually, comes out is super overpowered, and pretty much the easiest way, unless you have Septimus and the great legendaries, the Ethos and stuff. If you have them, it's different, but otherwise, you will need a destroy set. So I tried that with Zelatar because he puts up a shield. I thought I'll get 2 for 1, but it doesn't hit really that hard, so it kind of made no sense. So after that, we'll crack on with this. I said to myself, we could try Relic Keeper, try to get him fast, because after I went to Relic Keeper, I took the gear off of Zelatar. Now Zelatar is a level 40 champion, 4 star, and I changed him to basically get him as fast as I can. So he's like the fastest person in that boss fight. At 217 speed. I think I glyphed it 218 or 217. So he goes first, second or third I think was Relic Keeper. The Stag was there too, but yet again, when the shield was down, Relic Keeper's moves are basically just attacks. So it kind of backfired. We got wiped because when the shield went down, a few people attacked, one being Relic Keeper, because that's kind of all he does. That kind of took us out and it backfired. So after that, I was thinking, I was like, I know I can put him on Royal Guard, Cold Hearts, and whatnot, and it might be one of the best ways to go. But I went then, and I used Brachus. Now I'm lucky to have Brachus 6 star. It was an Arbiter mission. I sent that Force Champion to level 6 of Ascension, so I did that, and he was sitting in his level 18, and I put him in this, and I tried to get him as fast as I could, and I got him to 195 speed, and he ended up being the person who died close to the end, but we got the bar at the top totally empty, and the last person standing was Stagnite, and we got the kill. And I'll show you that team composition, although it did take me 5.5, 6 minutes, so not your quickest thing ever. But I had to really look for a shield champion. Like Valerie, I had one, but I think it was for a fusion, or she was a chicken for something. Draconis obviously was in the fusion for Vertinkar. I don't think I have one of him. If I did, it would still be 3-star. No use, so I couldn't use Draconis for a shield. And that's randomly where Zelatar comes in. I went to Ayumilov and I had a look and I seen Zelatar and I thought, okay, cool. And it's a 3-turn shield and a 4-turn cooldown, which just kinda meant because I had no extenders and no other shield champions, there was only one round of which we get an attack before I could get the shield back up. I also put in Mars Mage in a shield set, so it protected us for the first 3 goes that we were doing. And then after that, it was basically get the shields up with Zelatar, 217 speed, hit with Brachus, chip away at this bar to get it down, Stagnite for his debuffs, decrease attack and defense. I also used, I remember now, Brachus, because he was great. Stagnite got the kill. I was going to use Apothecary, but that was pointless because he speeds us up and messes up. Uses our buffs faster. It was Mausoleum Mage, Zelatar, Stagnite. Sorry, I think it was BB Zargala. That's what it was, and Brachus. Just for some damage, and obviously Brachus and Destroy set to take that bar down. But yeah, overall for my account, I think I made it more difficult than it genuinely had to be. I never recorded that battle. It did take a while. I wasn't genuinely sure I'd be able to do it. I think 50% of the time you would fail if you chose this comp, unless you built him the way I built him. Now Brachus is built like, be like 60% crit rate and like 110 if that crit damage, so not really damage. But he was quick enough to get his 6-hitter, and that's where I was putting hopes into. When he hits an opponent 6 times, we can get that bar down a lot quicker. And he does damage. Everybody else was also too slow when I built them in my destroy sets. So I was lucky enough with, I think, a speed set with a destroy set, or it was a broken set. But I was very lucky to get past the Scarab team with that, the team composition. So what I'll do is, not sure you really wanna see how it goes, but I'll pin up the team and then we can go. So here's the champions I used, sorry. I thought it was Zargala, but it wasn't, it was Kale. So Zelatar for the shields, bit of poison, a little bit of damage from Kael. Brachus, really fast in destroy set, Mors Mage, shield set, and Stagnite. It's a 6-minute fight, so I'll check it 6 minutes. If it is, I'd rather not. 7:24. And here's my clan mates here that are just 47 seconds. It needs to be in Valk, just crazy shields, nice damage. Nobody in the clan's touching that, I don't think. But I'm going to show you Brachus's build, because Brachus was pretty much very helpful. It took a while though. Like I say, 6-7 minutes is no speed clear, but we got past it. For this account, just having no champs that put shields on kinda was a factor in it being a bit of a pain in the butt. But that's how we It was a 6-star in a different set, but I changed to this one. I don't even know why. I think it was just for the 4-speed. With Glyph, I did debate upgrading speed boots, but 196 speed, he does need to have an accuracy banner put on him, but I'm waiting for one with speed so I can keep the speed high and add on a big ass bit of accuracy. But this is the build. As you can see, crit damage is a bit higher than I thought it was. Crit rate is where I thought it was. I was going for speed and just a little bit of HP to keep him alive. I really wasn't looking for anything spectacular. I'll show you everything here. I do have a triple HP roll, which is decent, and I may actually keep him in this gear. We change the boots when I get some better boots with crit rate or HP, just or accuracy for that weaken. And the Jody's nothing special, just 111, bit of accuracy. And for the speed unglyphed, it was a HP banner. Like I said, I could have put on an accuracy one, but he was one of the champions. Kyle is double accuracy in a broken set, and he's sitting with stats like this: 43k HP, 2000 attack, 1500 defense, 179 speed, so pretty quick. Low crit rate, like kinda low crit damage, but okay. He's actually just built for accuracy, so it was like 400 before, super high. So I took it down a little bit. I did try Lysandra as well to reduce his turn meter, but it just never really worked out great. Mausoleum Mage is a 50, has a shield set, and no other sets. And I used him for the first 3 rounds. After that, like I say, it was all on Zelata with the shield set, which we'll see, sorry, with his A2, which we will see pretty soon. But Moss's stats: attack's low, HP is pretty high, defense is not really brilliant either, 151 speed, so he's slower. So if I need him to, he can cleanse all that stuff off afterwards, like provoke, whatever it is. And we have one level 40 champion who was in the destroy set to start with, and I only really got him to like 170, and I was just annoyed with it. So I was like, right, I looked at armor skills, I noticed there was no cooldown, so we were getting a shield for 3 turns if I make him fast enough. And I go in with Mors Mage, kill Zelata, and with who I did, and I manual it all the way, not the waves, I think just the end of the second, to make sure my big moves are ready for the boss itself. Good fun. So yeah, with this shield, I knew it was 3 turns, so I knew there was 1 turn for everybody we would get attacked before I could put the shield back on. And it worked out okay. We were able to eat the bite with that, but basically armor scales kept us alive after the shield set. The shield set after 3 turns is just kind of like dead. It's got no use. It's just like the 3 broken sets. After that, the shield buff on all allies and continuous heals allowed us to bite the attack from the boss and keep Brachus alive to get the bar empty. And like I say, the last person alive, I think he's still got the same clan boss build he's had for a while now, was him, because he's in lifesteal. I would recommend certain people in lifesteal, just so they can get their HP back from attacking, because they will lose from the counter attack from the boss. And he was the last one alive, and he finished the Scarab boss off. So on Doom Tower, that's pretty much the progress. At midnight, I'll be going straight to the spider, and I'll be using Gorgrab, Ultimate Gallic, HP burn. You know, I may just take in decreased defense. For the first few waves, I may just go roll guard, but we will see, because we'll be doing it in a video, tracking progress. But that's pretty much where I am. I'm the man that's one behind everybody else. But that was my 5 people to get past it with. The Scarab boss Zilata, really fast. Brachis, destroy set. Kale, just accuracy for poison. Mausoleum Mage and Stagnite. And guys, I hope you're all enjoying Doom Tower. I hope you're farming resources, enjoying the secret rooms. I know there's been a bit of a dispute whether it's good or not that epic lizardmen have to be used, but that's a different day. Guys, we're going to cut it there. I'm going to collect my 2, and I'll see you next time.